Alright friends, today we're going to draw Katara.
Yeah, from Avatar. We hope you're going to follow along with us. You know, you need your drawing supplies. We're going to use markers, but you can use whatever you have at home. We also have some marker paper and...
something to color with.
Yeah, at the very end, we're going to color our drawings. You ready to start?
Yeah.
Let's first draw her eyes. We're going to draw 2 circles. I'm going to draw them this size, and I'm going to draw another one over here. Leave a little space. Yeah. And we can also draw a smaller circle in the top left for the highlight. And then we're going to color in the big circle, but leave the little circle white. This makes our eyes look shiny and also friendly and cute, right? I know you were going to say cute, I could tell.
Yes, I was about to say it.
Now we could also add what else to our eyes?
Eyelashes.
Yeah, your favorite. We're going to add 3 or 2, however many you want to add. Okay, let's also draw her nose. I'm going to draw a little curve in the middle. Kind of looks like her mouth. We're also going to draw her mouth right underneath, and maybe we could even draw it open. I'm going to draw a little curve like that. Cool. Now let's draw her chin. We'll start over here below her eyes, and I'm going to just draw a little curve that comes down and then back up over here. Now we're going to draw her hair. Her hair's really cool. In the beginning of the series, she has these little kind of things right here.
I don't get how she can see.
Yeah, sometimes they're in front of her eyes. We're going to draw a J, a letter J right here. So we're going to come down. We'll start here, and we're going to come down like this, touch her little chin, and then we're going to come back up. Kind of looks like the letter J. We'll come down, touch her chin or her cheek, and then back up. Then we're going to repeat that same shape over here, and we're going to accept backwards. So we're going to start at the same height. I kind of end right above her eyes. We're going to start here. We're going to come down, do the same thing, touch her cheek, and then back up. Yeah, good job. That looks really cute. We're going to draw another curve. We're going to start really close to the bottom of the J, and we're going to come up, around. That's kind of tricky, I know. Then we're coming back over to the other side, and we're going to stop in the same spot, but over here on the right.
Her head is so big.
I like it. It's awesome. We're kind of drawing a cute, cute cartoon version, even though she is a cartoon, but you know what I mean. Okay, now let's draw. Right here, we're going to draw her ears. We're going to start here, and we're going to draw a little C shape for one ear, and we're going to just connect to the little J shape. Yeah. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to start at the bottom and then come up like that, connect, and then back in. Now we're going to draw little rubber bands, or I'm not sure, a little bead right here at the top. Let's draw a little, it could just be a little circle. Do the same thing over here, or an oval shape. Then right here, we're going to draw a line, a curve that comes down and connects here. And we'll do the same thing over here on this side. It's starting to look like her a little bit. Now we're going to draw a curve that comes from that circle. We're going to come over to the middle. We'll do the same thing over here. Watch this. We're going to come over and leave a little gap in the middle, and then draw an upside down V to connect those two. I love your drawings so much. And they look similar, but there's little differences, and that's okay. They're both turning out awesome. The most important thing is
to have fun.
And to
practice.
Are you having fun? Okay, good. All right, let's keep going. Now, right here, let's draw a curve that connects to her ear from the little circle. And we can do the same thing over here. Curve that connects down to the circle. What should we draw next?
Her body.
Yes, let's do that. We're going to draw a diagonal line, well, a line that comes out of her chin, but at the bottom, they're getting further apart towards the bottom. So it's kind of diagonal. Now let's draw the bottom and connect those two together. And we could also draw, she has a little bit of fur at the very bottom. So I'm going to draw a little bumpy line that goes all the way across.
A bumpy line.
A bumpy line. Connects all the way to the other side. Then let's also draw her waist. We'll draw 2 lines coming across the middle. Then we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes up to the other side, starts on the left and connects. Then we're going to turn this into the letter Y. Short line that comes back. We'll add another one right next to it. And then another long diagonal line coming back down. Now she has a little necklace, but maybe you can't see it. We'll draw the little jewel on her necklace below her chin. Now let's draw her legs coming out of the bottom of her robe or dress. We'll draw 2 short lines coming down. And then we could draw another one right next to it.
And
on
make them
each
a little
side.
bit longer.
Yeah, that's okay. And then we're going to connect these 2 lines together. And then let's also add a little fur at the bottom of her pants. So I'm going to draw a little bumpy line that comes around each of her ankles. And then we can draw her feet next. Let's draw a sideways U shape going this direction on the left and then the opposite direction over here on the right. Ah, she looks cute. Okay, now let's draw her arms. And we're going to draw her sleeve first. So we'll come down like this. Then we can come back into her robe. Then let's draw a little sleeve underneath. And then we're going to draw the rest of her arm coming down further and then connect into her body. And then right here at the bottom, let's draw a line for her wrist. Okay, let's do that same step over here on the right. We'll draw the first sleeve. She kind of has layers since they find her,
In the snow place.
Yeah, her home is where it's very cold, or at least it seems cold, right? We'll draw that little curve for the first part, and then we'll draw the rest of her arm coming down and connecting in. Then we can draw another line for her, the end of her sleeve on her wrist. The last thing we need to add to Katara is her really pretty braid. It could be hanging below or behind her body, but let's draw it kind of coming off to the side. So right here, I'm going to draw a curve, comes off to the side, over here. Then we're going to imagine it coming out over here. And then we're going to draw another line right next to it that comes in and gets really close to the other line. And then we can connect it. And then we'll draw the rest of her braid or the rest of her ponytail kind of coming out. So we'll draw a curve, a big curve. And then we'll draw, on this side, we're going to draw an S curve. So curve one way and then back the other way. Yes. And then, watch this, we're going to curve up and then back down. Okay, let's change this into a braid.
Okay.
Down here at the bottom, we're going to start here, and we're going to draw a diagonal line across, and then we're going to draw another diagonal line going the other way. Then let's repeat that same step. Like that. Is that cool? Then we can keep going until we get back to her body, and maybe we could even add a diagonal line over here. Oh, let's add one more thing. Let's add little eyebrows above her eyes. Hallie, we did it. We finished drawing Katara. She looks awesome. Except we still need to do my favorite part.
Color her.
Yeah, we've got our markers. We got a lot of colors, don't we? Now we're using biannual markers, but you could use whatever you have at home. You could use oil pastels or even colored pencils or crayons. Now the specific colors that we're using are B205, B203, B114. Those are our 3 blues. We're also going to use a dark brown for her hair, Y976, and also this light brown color for her skin, Y611. We may need to layer that twice to get it the right color or dark enough. And then we also have a CG07 for the gray on her shoes. Now, we're not doing anything really tricky with the coloring, so we're just going to color her solid. This part we're going to fast forward, but at the end, if you want to match our same coloring, you can pause the video. You ready to fast forward?
Yeah.
Hallie, we did it! We finished coloring Katara. She looks beautiful. Did you have fun?
Yes.
I hope our art friends are going to take time to pause the video and color their drawings also. Now, we sped up that part of the lesson because we didn't do anything tricky. We just colored her solid, but you could also add highlights and shading if you want to make her look more three-dimensional. What else could our art friends add to their drawing?
You could add a background.
A background would be super cool.
We hope you had a lot of fun drawing Katara.
And we'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.